the theory of a quadratic equation. All right. Now, let's look at something before we start properly. Who is talking there? Theory of quadratic theory of a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation has a general form. Quadratic equation has a general form, and the general form of quadratic equation, the general form of the quadratic equation is a squared plus bx plus c then is equals to 0. Is equals to 0, where a, b, and c are constant. Where a, b, and c are constant. So this is a general expression for quadratic equation. Then the question now leads us to, how do we solve quadratic equation? How do we solve quadratic equation? The first method that we can use to solve quadratic equation is called a factorization method. What do I call it? Factorization method. What do I call it?
Factorization method.
Factorization method.
Factorization method. Factorization method.
Factorization method. Then the second method is through quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. Through quadratic formula. Through quadratic formula. Through a quadratic formula. Through quadratic formula. And the third one, of which I want to give assignment now, just to practice. From here, from this formula, from the general formula I give, go and prove that the solution to this general formula is x is equals to minus b plus or minus root b squared minus 2ac, then divided by what? 2a. Divided by 2a. Divided by 2a. So let's just be very fast and let's see what we can do. We're going to end this class by exactly 3. So let's make use of our time very, very well, please. Let's make use of our time very, very well. Now I want to make sure that I complete everything I need to complete within this theory of quadratic equation before 3 p.m. All right. So go and look at it. Though it's not an assignment, go and look at it. If you have any problem with it, let me know. Also, don't forget the class rep. The class rep here, if you can hear me, please. Later on, you can shout me up on WhatsApp for your material. 080 73 54 78 11. So you can shout me up for your material. All right. So then the third one is completing the square method. Completing the square method. So we must complete these three subtopics before 3 p.m. So number 1, methods. Number 2, completing the square method. Completing the methods. Now, let's start with factorization methods. Let's start with the factorization method. Let's start with factorization method. Class, I hope you have gotten this number down. This is my WhatsApp number. So you can say hello to me for the material later. All right. Hope you guys can hear me clearly.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
out of the three, so those are the 3 things that we're going to do in this class. So let us now start with the factorization methods. Let's start with factorization methods. Yes. So factorization methods. Factorization methods. So in factorization methods, let me create an example. Example 1. Example 1. Example 1. Let's say we have a let's say we have a factorize of solve x squared plus 17x then plus 30 is equals to 0. I know that since these are some of the things that you did in your secondary school, so I don't think it's new. It's not really new, but I will assume that it's new because some of us may not know it. All right, so I will assume it's new. So how do you solve this? S squared plus 17s plus 30 is equal to how do you calculate it? The first thing for you to do, if you look at the general equation, if you look at general equation here, we notice that the coefficients of s squared. When I say the coefficients of s squared, I mean the number at the back of s squared. That's what it means. All right. So the number there is what is a, because a is a number, is a constant. So if you compare that general formula with the question I wrote here, you will notice that that n is equal to 1. The number at the back of it, you know that you cannot put we can't just say 1 here. Everybody know 1 is there. If it is to have to put it there. All right. So the value of n is what is 1. The value of b is 17, and the value of c is what is 30. All right. So if you want to go by if you want to go by completing if you want to go by factorization method, so the first thing to do is to say 1 multiplied by 30 give us 30. Write it somewhere, jot it somewhere. Then we now think of two numbers. If you multiply the two numbers together to give you 30, then if you add the two numbers together at the same time, it will give you what? 7. Give you the 7. All right. So that two conditions must be satisfied. Condition 1, you look for two numbers. When you multiply together to give you 30, and when you add the two numbers together to give you 7. All right. You know that there are several numbers that can multiply together that can give you 30, but not all the numbers that can add up to what to 7. If, for instance, 3 times 10, 30, but 3 plus
6 and 5.
15 and 2.
5.
15 times
15 and 2.
15 and 2 plus 15 plus 2.
Exactly. Plus 15. So that have a what? 15 and what? And 2. Have a 15 and what? And 2. 15 and 2. Thank you. So 15 times 2 give you 30. 15 plus 2 gives what? Give you 17. So we can now replace it as s squared plus 15x then plus 2x then plus 30 then is equals to 0. Then what common here is common, I bring it out. Then to x plus 15. What common here again? 2 is common, plus 2 into s plus 15 is equals to 30. So currently have x plus 15 into s plus 2 is equals to 0. So it could give us s plus 15 is equals to 0, or x plus 2 is equals to 0. Give us s is equals to minus 15, or x is equal to what? Minus 2. So that's the answer. All right. So what I will now do again, is to use solve the same problem by using to solve the same problem by using a quadratic formula. I will solve it.
Sorry, sir.
I'm listening to you.
I wanted to ask that where that 30 is, assuming we had the lesser number there, or probably we had a number that if we separated this 17, it would not be able to give us 30. I don't know if you understand.
All right. So I'm about to talk about the question you just asked now. It's not all questions that factorization method can handle. Such a number you just mentioned now, factorization method cannot handle them. All right, cannot handle them. So you have to seek for another method, which is a quadratic formula. Quadratic formula can handle any question. Complete square method can handle any question. Or any question that fall in what you just asked me now cannot be handled by factorization method. So factorization method has its own limitation, right? Is that okay?
Okay, thank you, sir. No issues.
Limitation. There is a limitation. Take for instance now, let's just look at question you just asked. Now let's assume that I have let's say 20 here. So if we exploit all the factors of 20, I'm replacing this 30 with 20. Are you hearing me? Okay. So if you look at that 20, if you look at all the factors of 20, we have a 2 times 10. All right. We have 4 times 5. All right. Then we have 1 multiplied by 20. None of them can add up to 17. None of them can add up to 17. So in this kind of question, you can't use a factorization method. You have to use a quadratic formula or you use a complete square method. All right. So I'm solving the same problem. I'm solving the same problem with completely this. With a quadratic formula. So we have that. I'm trying to be very fast a bit so that we can finish everything we want to. We can finish everything we want to do before 3 p.m. All right, before 3 p.m. So let's just see how we go. I just pray that we finish it before 3. So we're still solving the same problem. We're solving the same problem now, but with the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula. Quadratic. Quadratic formula. To solve quadratic question with quadratic formula, first of all, you must be able to remember quadratic formula. X is equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac then divided. So the number at the back of this is 1. So say our n is equal to 1. If it is 10, you put it as 10. Put the value. All right. Then the next one is 17. So the next one is have a b is equals to 17 and c is equals to 30 and c is equals to 30 and c is equal to 30 and c is equals to and c is equals to 30. So after getting all the parameters of the question, then the next thing is for you to substitute them into the formula, which is a minus b plus or minus b squared over 4 is over 2. And I expect everybody, if you are, I know this formula is not strange, but if it is strange to you, I beg you, go and learn it. Go and learn it. Go and learn it. know how to prove it, and know how you can write it down without making any mistakes. All right. So then the next phase is called multiplying those values inside the quadratic formula. We should now have x is equals to our bin is 17. Our bin is 17 plus or minus 10.
I don't know my
Who is making noise there? Please mute yourself. I want to make somebody co-host. Are you hearing me? Who can I make? Who want to be co-host? So you can be helping me to.
I'll make me co-host.
What's your name?
Me the co-host.
Elisha.
What's your name?
Elisha.
Elisha. Okay. I can't see you. Raise up your hands.
Sir, Akitunde, make me the co-host.
Akitunde, right?
Yes, sir.
Tijani, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Abiodun, I also want to make Abiodun co-host.
You can make me co-host also.
What's your name?
Let me raise up my hand.
Raise up your hand. I'll mention your name too. Are you Asalu? Are you Asalu? Huh?
So I've raised my hand also.
All right. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. At least I have a good number of co-hosts now. I can help me in monitoring the class. Or the noise maker.
My hand is up.
What's your name? Elisha, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so let's continue. So we can have 17 squared minus 4 multiplied by a. My n is what? My n is 1. Multiplied by my sin is 30. Then divided by 2 times 30, 2 times 1 give us should give us x is equals to minus 17. 17 squared is what, somebody?
17 squared is
289. 289.
Thank you.
289.
4 times 1 times 30. What would that give us?
That's
120.
120.
Then divided by 2. X is equals to minus 17 plus or minus 289 minus 120.
169. 169.
That's 169.
169.
169.
169.
What is equal to 169?
13.
13, sir.
13, sir.
16 plus 13
over
over
2.
That's 15. Oh.
Yes. Or minus 17. By 2. So our final result is x is equals to minus 17 plus 20 equals to
X is equals to
Minus 30.
minus 15 or minus 15.
So x is equals
X is
minus
equals to minus 2 or
plus
minus
minus
15.
or
so x is equals to minus 5.5
minus 15.
or minus
So
15.
this is too chorus. We cannot split
Minus
it.
2 minus 15.
Yes. So after this one now, then you will now solve the problem again.
Okay.
Hello, those that said we should be muting people. My co-host, you are not doing your job. You are not doing your job.
Sir, they are all muted. They are muted now.
Thank you. Okay. So now, then the next phase is for us to do the quadratic, completely the square method. At least so that we can have the basic idea of the three methods. Next phase is to do the completing the square method, completing the square method. So our question is x squared, right? Plus
X squared plus 17x plus 30.
Thank you. Is equals to 0. So to go the way of completing the square method. So at the beginning we have a number here, but we don't. But thank God we don't have it here. I think we have a number there for divide out by that number. But since we don't have a number there, we have 1 there. So there's no point of dividing, because even if you divide by 1 or 2, we still return that same equation. There's no point of doing that. But I want you to take note that in case the number we have at the back of a s square is greater than 1 or less than 1, as long as it's said that greater than 1 or like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or minus something, you have to just divide all through by that number, so that to make the equations of the s squared to be 1. All right. So in this place now, so we have so the first thing we're going to do, we have a s squared plus 17x is equals to minus 30. This 0. All right. It is 0. So I move that minus 30 to the other side. So then the next thing, which is the key step, very key one, you divide the coefficients of x, not s squared. The coefficients of s, whatever the coefficient of s, you divide it by 2. and you square it, you add it to both sides. Divide the coefficient of s by 2, square it, and add it to both sides. Add it to this side, add it to this side. You know that in every equation normally has a right-hand side and a left-hand side. All right. Okay, and what the market is, that is equals to the one here before this equals to left-hand side, the one here, that is right-hand side. So we can have a s squared plus 17x then plus 17 over 2 now squared, then is equals to 30 is equals to minus 30 plus 17 plus 17 divided by 2 all square all square all square all square. So after that, so if you factorize this side very well, if factorize it, give you all square. And if you expand it, normal expansion you are used to, you see that if you expand this open bracket s plus 17 over 2 square, if you expand it, you get it back. See that is correct. All right. That's equals to minus 10 plus 17 squared is what? 17 squared. Nobody want to answer?
289. 289.
All right. Thank you. 289. 289. 2 squared is what? 2 squared is what? 4, right?
4. 4, sir.
So somebody help me add the minus 30 plus 289 over 4 together. I want the answer in fraction.
169. 169 over 4.
169 over 4. Thank you. Thank you. Then from there, so I will now have x plus 17 over 2 is equals to square root of 169 over 4. So at this your level, where you want to find the square root, you must put a plus or minus there. If you say, if they ask you what's the square root of 4, see the answer is 2. That is wrong. Square root of 4 is either 2 or minus 2. Square root simply means two numbers that are used to multiply the set together to read out the same number. So if I say 2 times 2, it give me 4. If I say minus 2 times minus 2, it give me 4. Therefore, the square root of 4 minus is either 2 or minus, not just 2. All right. So you must put a plus or minus. And that one. So now give us x is equals to minus 17 over 2 plus or minus. So if you find the square root of 169, that is 13. Square root of 4 is 2. So give us s is equals to minus 17 plus or minus over 2. And s is equals to minus 17 plus 13 over 2 or minus 17 minus 13 over 2 will give us s is equals to minus 2 or minus 15. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
that
Yes, sir.
so that is the basic.
Yes, sir.
So that is the basic. So that is the basic. That is the basic idea of what we want. So that's the basic idea of what we want to do today. At least we have the idea of factorization method now. We have the idea of quadratic formula, and we have the idea of completing the square method. So let's not take it further a bit. Let's take it further. Coming, just give me a minute. Just a minute, I'm coming. Just a minute.
Okay, sir.
Just give me, if you guys will give me 1 minute, I'm trying to look for a book.
Excuse me, sir. Yes.
You know me teachers.
This one, I don't hear anything, sir.
All right.
I'm asking.
Said it's
Hello, guys.
he said it's coming. Wait.
Okay, can you all see my screen now?
Yes, sir. We can see your
Yes, sir,
screen.
we can see your screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Yes, sir. We can.
Yes.
I can see.
Yes, sir. We can see your screen. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I can see the screen.
We can see it, sir.
All right.
Sir, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir, we can see.
I'm listening to you. Person, I want to ask a question.
The completing the square method, is it plus 17 over 2 square or minus 17 over 2 square?
17 over 2 square is 17 over 2 square, not minus. 17 over 2 square. Seventeen over 2 square.
Sir,
Yes.
please, which textbook is this one?
What do you say?
Which textbook is this?
I will send you material. If you need the textbook, I can send it to you guys. I have the soft copy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Class, let me just get back to me later. You have my number right now. Class, I'm talking about class. It's only class rep. I have to start everybody, only the class reps. I believe that when your class rep get it, your class rep will send it to you. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Then my part, hello, let me tell you another thing. My part is only quadratic equation. Oh. Other lecturer will be the one to teach another. In the exam, I'm only setting questions, maybe like 15 questions on quadratic equation. That's my own. So don't think that when you read my parts, that is where the code, that's where all the questions come from. No, you have to read every other people's parts. Okay. If let's say if the people that taught you, maybe let's say we're 5, I want to set 50 questions. That means that each person will set 10 questions based on the topic that the lecturer teach. Is that okay? You understand that concept?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So let me quickly do something here. I just want to solve a question which the coefficient of a s is not 1. But the coefficient of s squared is not 1. You know that the first one we did is 1, and that one is simple. So let's look at the one that a little bit complicated. Let's say 6s squared plus 13x then minus 5 is equals to 0. So the first thing to do, like I told you, it will be this number multiplied by this number. All right, so give us what? 6 times minus 5, that is minus 10. Am I correct?
Yeah, minus 30, sir.
Minus 30. Then you now think of two numbers. When you multiply them together, it's minus 30. That's condition 1. The condition 2, when you add them together, it will give you 30. Somebody tell me the number.
15 and minus 2.
15 and minus 2. Thank you. God bless you. 15 and minus 2. 15 and minus 2. Let's look at it where we can see that 15 times minus will give you minus 30, and 15 plus minus 2 give you 30. But failure to find a number like this that satisfies the two conditions, that means that the factorization method cannot work. Right. So give us 6s squared plus 15x minus 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. What common between 6s squared and plus 15x? That is a 3x.
3x.
Bring 3x out. This one give us 2x plus 5. Then minus what common between the minus 2x
1.
and minus 5? What common between them? Is there any common thing common between them? Is it 1 or
No,
minus
sir.
1? Minus 1. That will be 2x then plus 5. That is equals to 0. So it could give us 2x plus 5 into 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. So it will give us 2x plus 5 is equals to 0, or 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. So give us s is equals to minus 5 over 2, or s is equals to 1 over 3. Is that okay? So what I expect you to do now, not now. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Not now. When you get home, or when you are less busy later, we now solve the same question with quadratic formula, and you also solve with a completely the square method. Let me see. Maybe you get the same results. Is that taking everybody?
Yes, sir.
I know some
Yes,
people
sir.
will not do it. So go and solve that the same question. solve it
Yes,
with
I understood,
quadratic
sir.
formula, and solve it also with a complete square method. Let's see, maybe you get, if you are really correct, your answer should be -5/2. So let's move on. We have like a 20 minutes more. I made it this class by exactly 3. I must finish everything I want to, so there's no, all right. So let's move on. So those are the kind of questions you expect in your exam. What I just solved now, something like this too. Say for this question now, I'm going to set it to your exam. What are you going to come out in your exam? Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
It's going to come out in your exam. +3 equals to root 3x then +7. So this, somebody can see that this question is not a quadratic equation. It's still part of quadratic equation though. Are you hearing me? It's still part of quadratic. I don't want to cut on away. By the time you see it, you didn't tell us the one that is involved root. This question is going to come out. So we have to solve this question now. So the first thing that we need to do is to square both sides. Is to do what? Square both sides. Square both sides so that we can remove the square root. We can remove the square. So we square both sides. Square both sides. Square both sides.
Maybe you.
Square both sides. So then from that I can have 5x plus 3 all square is equals to root 3x and all square. Therefore, if we square this one, give us what? Who can tell me? The first part, give us what? Who can tell me what's the result of this one? Nobody?
25x square
All right, 25x square. Go on.
plus 30x
Plus 30x
plus 9.
plus 9. God bless you. If you square this one, square root of 3x plus 7 square, what are you going to give us?
3x plus 7.
Thank you. 3x plus 7. 3x plus 7. So it could give us 25 x square. Move this one, that will give us plus 25x. Then 9.
27x, sir. Not 25.
7x.
Okay, that's 27, not 25. Yeah, thank you. 27. That's 30 minus 3. 30x minus 3, that's 27x. That's correct. Then 9 minus 7, that's plus 2, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
sir.
Is equals to 0. Okay. So can now see that it has turned to quadratic equation now. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
So in order not to waste time, I will not solve it. So just go and solve it. So you can use a quadratic formula to solve it. You can use quadratic equation. You can use a complete square method to solve it. You can use a quadratic formula to solve. Anyhow you want to solve it, just make sure you solve it and you get the answer out. All right. It's going to come out in your exam. So let's move on. Let's move on. Also, somebody may also tell me that this is not a quadratic equation from question. This question is going to come out in your exam. I will not solve it. X plus 2 then is equals to what? 28. Then divide by what? 195. Who can tell us how to solve this problem? I'm not asking you to solve it. Just tell us one or two things what to do to solve it. Anybody? Nobody? So what is
You can cross multiply first.
cross multiply? How do you cross multiply here?
You can fraction this first side. This 1 over x plus 1 over x
Exactly.
plus 2.
That's what I want to
Then
hear.
make
You
it
can put
fraction.
this one together. So have
Yeah.
x. Let me just break it down a bit so that guy can go and solve it. S plus 2. So this cancels the remaining s plus 2. All right. Then plus this cancels the remaining x. Then is equals to 28 divided by 195. Could give us 2x plus 2, then divided by x into s plus 2 is equals to 28 divided by 195. So we give us, so if we cross multiply, just like what you are saying, so it's equals to 28x into s plus 2, then is equals to 195 into 2x plus 2. All right. So then from there you can expand and turn into a quadratic equation and solve it. Is that okay? I believe everybody can solve it at that level, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please I'll ask you to take note of two questions, and that first one and this one. Please take note of them.
Okay, sir.
Right. So let's move on.
This Momoko, can you
Bring it back. Hold on, I'm taking note of it. Bye, move on.
Okay, sir, we were muted before.
We can move on, right?
Yes, sir.
Can we move on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We have
sir.
like a 10-minute
Yes, sir.
more. We have like 10 minutes more. Let's utilize our time very well.
Excuse me, sir.
What's the question? I'm listening to you.
Sir, can we see another example on completing the square method?
Another example of what?
Completing the square method.
On completing the square method. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to solve another example. Don't worry. Okay. Don't worry. I'm going to solve another example. Take note of these two questions. Take note of them. Take note of them. So let's solve this one. I'm coming for that. Okay, let me answer your question now. Question that I required that looking for additional quadratic, the additional quadratic square method. So, but let's look for a question that okay, that's this is very good. I want a question here is not 1, where is 2. So we have 2s squared minus 8x plus 7. So I'm solving on a quadratic equation. I mean, complete the square method. That person that asked that question, if you are listening to me, are you listening? Okay, so we have so the first thing to do is to put the first since here is over down by 2 to give us s squared minus 4x plus 7 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. No, this over 2, sorry, is equal to 0. Therefore, x squared minus 4 then is equals to minus 7 over 2. I move this one to this side. So then the next, if you remember, I said that when you want to solve a quadratic complete the square method at this level, then the next level for you to divide the coefficients of x. What's the coefficients of x in this? You can tell. What's the coefficients of x? What's the coefficients of x? Who can tell me? In this question, what's the coefficients of x?
-4, -4, sir.
Minus 4. Minus 4. That's what I really want to tell you. People can say it's 4. It's not 4. The coefficients of x is minus 4. All right. So you divide that coefficient by 2, then you square both. You divide the coefficient by 2, you square it, then you add it to both sides. So let's do that so we can have square. Minus 4 over 2. Sorry. Plus minus 4 over 2 square. No, before that, sorry. Yes, minus 4x
Plus
minus 4 divided by 2
square
is equals to minus 7 over 2
over 2 plus
4.
minus 4 over 2 square.
You must add it to both sides. You must add it to both sides. Then after that, you now factorize this one. If you factorize it, what they give you is x minus 4 over 2 all square. And if you expand, you will see that you get this one back, so that it's really correct. To give us 7 over 2. Then plus, this should be 16
Over 4.
over 4. Thank you. Over 4. So give us x 4 over 2 minus 7 over 2 plus 16 over 2. Give us what, please? Minus 7 over 2 plus 16 over 4. Give us one. Nobody? Minus 7 over 2 plus 16 over 4. Give us what?
2.
1 over 2, sir.
1 over 2. 1 over 2. Thank you. One over 2. So give us x minus, let's say square here, don't forget. Say square here minus minus over 2, that is 2, right? 3 to 2 all square is equals to 1 over 2. Which gives us s minus 2 all squared is, no, okay, before that, is equals to, you cannot find the square root of this one. So 1 over 2 with the same thing as x minus 2. There will be plus or minus here. Give us equals to plus or minus 1 over root 2. With the same thing as x is equals to 2 plus or minus 1 over root 2. All right. So 1 second. X is equals to 2 plus 1 over root 2. 2 minus 1 over root 2. All right. If you like, I rationalize. The root 2, then give us x is equal to 2. If rationalize 1 over root 2, that should give us root 2 over 2. Rationalization of 1 over root 2. That gives us root 2 over 2. Root 2 over 2. That's like this. 2 minus root 2 over 2. Yeah, so that's set to it. That's set to it. So, any question?
No, sir.
All right. Any question? I'm asking for everybody now. I'm asking for everybody.
Sorry, sir. This place, how did you arrive at minus 4 over 2?
Hello, sir.
Let me
Please,
take one.
sir, help us tell the co-host that anytime you're asking question, you should unmute.
And what?
Sir, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's the question?
I said, how do you arrive at minus 4 over 2 here?
Minus. How do I arrive at minus 4 over 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You mean this place?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. What happened here is law in the complete the square method. When you reach this stage, whatever that is here, whatever the number is, divided by 2, square it, add it to both sides. If it is 10, I'll have it as a 10 over 2. Then add it to the other side. So whatever that is here, always divide it, you square it. So that is one of the integral parts, or one of the integral steps of completing the square method. All right. Is that okay? Do you get the explanation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you get the very best. Bye-bye.